Hey guys, it's Arwen, the professional joy seeker, professional psychic, and coming new editor of the Cartomancer magazine. Now, why am I showing you this magazine again? Well, I think it's a great magazine. Otherwise, I wouldn't have asked to take over it. You know, Jadzia asked people who wanted to take over it, and quite a few of us said we would. And Jadzia had to make a choice based on vision and all of that. And I emailed her a lot. Just saying. I really wanted it. So I just want to show you some of the magazines from the past. This is volume 2, issue 1. So this is the first full year. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Look at that. Beautiful, beautiful. Isn't it wonderful? I believe it's from the Fountain. I think that's a Fountain Tarot. I know, I'm not real good at just guessing right like that. This I know is the Prismavision. And here is the most recent one with an upcoming deck from Holly DeFount, who did the Incidental Tarot. This is the Sibylline Tarot. Now, I see people are in here. I don't have my thing turned on, so hang on, guys. Let me pull you up so I can chat with you. What I'm talking about is I want to offer spiritual, pagan, handmade readers, YouTube channel owners, Patreon people, a really cheap way to advertise. And here's what we're talking about. I'm still pulling y'all up. I'm talking about a 1/8 of a page ad. I'm going to show you how I'm going to show you how big that is, so you've got a concept of it. Let me turn this light on. I think I've got, oh, that's better. But what I'm talking about, it's not going to be a single ad, and that's why it's cheaper. Regularly, a 1/8 ad, one-time run is $100. But I'm marking it at $50 because you're going to be side by side. You're going to have 8 ads on one page. So that's the reason for the low price. And I'm just trying this to see how it goes. I want to have a marketplace ad. I want to have, wow, I'm loud. I want to have some way to give y'all a way to let people know about your business. Now, let's talk about the size. This is 1/8 of a page. It's basically what in advertising we call a business card size. Generally, it's 2 columns by 2 inches, 2 by 2. Okay, and columns in this there are 4 columns in this magazine. 1, 2, 3, 4. These are actually 2 column wide columns. So that's another way of looking at it. I don't think I have my business card right handy. Of course not. But anyway, if I did, I could show you. Is this a business card? Nope, that's not a business card. I could show you what that size was. But, so here's what you would be getting. A full color ad for your business. If you want to run it one time, be $50. And we have 4 issues in a year, and you'd be signing an advertising contract. If you wanted to run it twice in your picks of the magazines, would be $40 each. So we're talking about $50, $80 for 2. See where I'm going? $30 for 3, so $90, or $25 for 1/8 of a page ad in a full color magazine that's print and digital. $25, that's $100. So you could pay $50 for one time or $100 for 4 times. I want to make it reasonable for you, okay? The Cartomancer has been around for 2.5 years, actually a little over 2.5 years. It's not going anywhere. I have taken over it from a wonderful, wonderful individual, Jadzia DeForest, and her husband, Jay. Jay keeps saying, I just gave him the name. Did more. But if this is something you're interested in, I want you to contact me. My email, and I'll put it down in the description box, is editor@thecartomancer.com. Now, I'd like to talk to y'all in the chat and see what you're thinking. Well, Lisa, it actually does. If your business is online, if you have an online business, you're going to reach people who will want you. So that's why it can be good for anybody. The digital subscriptions, we do have a lot of international subscribers. Somebody just bought a subscription for somebody. I can't say where because I don't want to ruin it if it's a surprise. But they bought a gift subscription for somebody of print and digital. So about that? Do you have a product that could be sold outside of your country? Do you have a YouTube channel where you monetize it and you want more viewers? Patreon campaign where you would like to have more people come take advantage of that, right? So there's a whole lot of ways you can look at that. And even if you're an author and you want to promote a book that you think would target this audience, we're going to be doing a survey readers of the Cartomancer to really find out who they are. You know, are they all one ethnicity? Are they all one gender? What is the age range? You know, how does that break down? And what do they want from the Cartomancer? And I'm going to talk to somebody this afternoon who's offered to help me set up a survey to get that information. Now, so let's see. Oh yeah, Natalie, who is a darling, sending you love, Natalie, asking about, she can't see, she said she's going to refresh it. Yeah, y'all tell people, tag them, let them know, bet my tune, let them know, because that's a pretty good size ad, guys. Let me show you some of the other ones, okay? You can see what a full page looks like. That's the inside cover page. And there's advertising, there's other types of advertising. If you don't want to be on a full page with a lot of other people, you don't have to be. Let's see, let me find half-page ad. And there's a quarter-page ad. This is Katrina Wynn. This is Inowin Alford. So I don't know why they put the Wins on the same page. There's another half page from Tabby. So there's a lot of different ad sizes. I'm trying to see. And right now we don't have a marketplace going. We've wanted one. We've worked on getting one. But this is a little bit more push to get a marketplace going. On the inside back cover right now, there's a list of all the stuff that's upcoming. So if you're a promoter and you have an event that's going to be open to everybody, and it's going to be happening between mid-November and February, let me know. We'll put it in here. And I say those dates because the next issue comes out in November. And so you want to give people a little bit of a, you know, time to look at it. So what questions do y'all have for me? What do you want to know about this? Readings and scrying mirrors. Awesome. Alternative clothing and pagan robes. Oh, Melissa said she came in late. It is the Cartomancer. It's the magazine I'm the editor and publisher of as of September 1st. This is the most recent issue. You can buy individual copies too. If you just want to see an individual copy and see what it's like, you can go to thecartomancer.com. I keep ducking because I keep dropping things, and get information on it. So, and we're putting together, you know, a rate card, a media kit, that sort of thing. And I'm looking for graphic designers. And here's why. I'm not going to design the ads. I don't have a team. It's me. So I'm going to get a list of graphic designers. So when somebody says, hey, I'd love to do an ad, I can't put together a graphic, you know, I can't put together a design. Can you help? I can say no, but here's a list of people that say they can. Now, I'm not going to say this one's better than that one. I can't bet you. You know, if you want to do graphic design and send it to me and say, this is what I do, and then I have a way to look at it, but I'm not asking you to do that. And so if you know a graphic designer that might want a little extra work, let them know. They must be pagan friendly. They must be divination friendly. They must be spiritually open. No ifs, ands, or buts about that. I'm not going to work with somebody who is going to say, well, I can't do that because it's a sin. I'm not going to do that. And there are open-minded Christians out there, and they are awesomely welcome to join this graphic team. Looking to see if y'all have any questions here. Does anybody have a real question? Hey, Kate. Kate's Cards. Hello from Kate does handmade cards, y'all. She is incredibly talented, and she's somebody I've known since 1979. You do the math. She's one of my very dearest friends and is the reason, she's going to scream at me because I say this every time I see her, she's the reason I'm a tarot reader. She is the first person who ever did a reading for me. So it's Kate's fault. So I'm still looking for, and if y'all know of any, if y'all know of any Etsy groups on Facebook that you can let me know about, or you can tell them about this video, please share this video. I want everybody to have this opportunity. If I have 3 or 4 pages of Marketplace, I'm okay with that. I am perfectly okay with that because I want to help this community. I want to help my community, my tribe, get out there and get seen. And of course, I want people to subscribe to the Cartomancer. I have cool stuff in the Cartomancer, like go buy these really cool robes. You know, that's going to help. So tarot cloth makers, tarot bag makers, ritual items, all of that sort of thing, vintage tarot deck sellers, all of that can go on this Marketplace. Things that won't go on the Marketplace page, big publishers, big book producers, you know, super commercial things. This is really for the small business owner. I mean, I'm thinking, you know, 1 to 2 people involved. Really, that's my focus for the Marketplace. I'm also going to do classified ads. That's going to be something else I'm going to talk about later. And that's going to be a different thing. That's going to be, you know, hey, I've got Aurora Tarot deck for sale, or gee, I've got the Bohemian Gothic. And that's going to be priced, you know, like a newspaper. Per word, do you want bold, do you want a little box around it, that sort of thing. So that's coming. Neither of these are up on the webpage yet. So if you're interested, just email editor@thecartomancer.com. I'm still looking to see if we have any questions. Oh, and everybody's mentioning Artsy Fartsy Hokey Hag says, will there be a child's corner? That's a really interesting question. Would you email me and tell me a little bit more about what you're thinking about with a child's corner? I'm not sure that would work in this magazine because we do a lot of art layout, and the art can be visually less clothing. How's that? So I'm not sure that a child's corner would be appropriate for this magazine. We might be able to do something where we put up like something on the web page where there was like a child's corner and they could go get coloring pages and stuff like that. And we could feature some child-friendly decks. I can see that happening because then it would be separate from the magazine. But, you know, and I know nudity is a parent's choice, right? But as an editor and a publisher, I can't make that decision for the people that read my magazine. But write to me and let's talk about it. And let's see if we can come up with some ways that we can make that offering. Because I think it's a good offering. It just might have to be digital. Let's see. In Search of a Tarot, Sugar Mama. Groom, come here. Come here. Pop. No, y'all are okay. Let's see, I'm not a graphic designer, but I like to think I'm good with Photoshop. Can we design our own ads? Absolutely. Absolutely. I'll have dimensions. Just if you want dimensions, hit the website and go to advertise, and you're going to see the specs that we require. We want it in TIFF, JPEG, or PNG, I think. Might be, yeah, I think those are the 3. So, and I'm talking really fast because I had 2 cups of coffee. But if y'all will help me out on this and spread the word, I'd really appreciate it. I think that it's up like this gives you, the small business owner, a bigger market, a broader market, right? So let's do it, people. And if you have ideas about other things you might like to see in the Cartomancer, or other things that you would like to see, remember the Cartomancer is dedicated to divination. It is a quarterly tarot, Lenormand, and oracle journal. I am adding Kipper in because Kipper is an oracle. So talk to me. Jadzia has put together an amazing product. All I'm doing now is building on what she's already done. We're just going to take it next level up, right? Because it's already here. We're just going to have to keep going higher to make it excellent. It's not available in shops. Distribution is hella expensive, guys. I talked to the incredible Ann Niven Newkirk, who gave me, or Ann Newkirk, Ann Niven Newkirk, I think. But anyway, Ann gave me like an hour of her invaluable time and talked to me about how expensive distribution is and how distribution works and doesn't work. And she's the editor of Sage Woman, New Witch, Pangaea. I'm missing one. Something and something. And those are great magazines, and they're very witchy and they're very pagan, and I adore them. But we're not in competition with them because we're very niche. We're very much on divination. So think about it. If your shop wants people who are enthusiastic about divination, who are spiritually open-minded, the Cartomancer could be a really good piece for you. Before I wrap this up, I'm going to see if anybody has any questions. Woohoo! Judy, anybody, any country. Natalie, I am looking for writing contributions. That's also on the website under submissions. Oh, the hag reads, I'm sad for you. I'll go have another cup just for you. Okay. And Judy, absolutely. And authors are very welcome. Wink, wink. So please feel free to contact me with questions. editor@thecartomancer.com. And let's get this marketplace booming. Tell your fellow Etsy shop owners, tell your fellow Square shop owners, not Etsy, not Square, whomever. Let the small business community know they've got a voice through the Cartomancer, and I want them to be heard and to be seen. So, one last check. Wait, what was that? She says, not at all sarcastically, make an extra large cup. Sorry. I didn't mean it to be me. I might have. It's Mercury retrograde. I'm blaming it on that. Seek joy, y'all. And let me know if you have questions. I'm Arwen, the professional tarot reader, the professional psychic, and the coming editor of the Cartomancer. We'll talk later. And thanks for showing up, guys. I appreciate it.